Hi, it's trepacer. Sorry for my appearance. I just got through working out the guns, and so my hair is a mess. Uh, but you know what? Let me just do my quick change, and I'll tell you what I want to talk about. So presto changeo. Hey, see? I cleaned up nice. See? It's amazing what a little soap and water can do. Anyway, this video is going to be about Batman v Superman. Okay. Normally I would have Clark Kent here to do the information and news, but he's out on a late-breaking story. I'm sure I'll get his opinion in another video. But what I found out when I came home is that they actually moved it up. Batman v Superman. They moved it up to I think March 25th. Yep, March 25th, 2016. That was, remember it was supposed to come out with Captain America, 3 same date, May 6th, I believe, 2016. But DC, excuse me, decided to move it up 2 months to March 25th, 2016. And what's my thought about that? I think it's fantastic. You move it up 2 months, you get it out of that window, so it doesn't any of its money doesn't get cut off from Captain America 3. And I think it's fantastic. And also the movie, it means the movie will come out that much faster. Okay, which is I'm looking forward to exactly. And I always was really disappointed when I found out it was coming out 2016 instead of 2015. I wanted it to come out then, but as long as they took their time, and plus I heard that they were filming it Justice League back to back with that, so I figured they could use extra time. But the fact that they're moving it up 2 months, I think is a great sign, which means they're probably on schedule or probably ahead of production. So, which means I think that's fantastic. I think my thoughts of it is it's fantastic. That means, like I said, it'll have that window about about 4 or 5 weeks where it can make as much money as possible, and I'm going to see the movie probably about 3 times, maybe even 4 or 5 times. Okay, and I'm so excited about this. I know a lot of people were saying, "Well, DC blinked." No, I don't look at it that way. I look at that DC made the smart business decision, okay, to move it up and move it away from Captain America, because let's face it, Captain America 3 is probably going to be a good movie, and it's another superhero movie. You don't want to have two superhero movies opening up in the same week, because it's going to take off some of the money from the other movie, which I think in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, I think that way it has a nice 5 week window where it can make as much money as possible, and I think it will make as much money as possible. And I predict it's going to be number one probably for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, at least 3 weeks I predict, maybe even 4 weeks. It's going to be the number one movie. And heaven help us if that movie if the movie is spectacular. It might be number one until Captain America 3 comes out. Okay, I know that's kind of a bold prediction, but I think it'll be that, because I'm saying this is a historic movie. First time in live action in a movie that you have Batman and Superman together on screen at the same time. Plus you get the Wonder Woman and possibly Aquaman and whoever else they're going to throw in there. And so I love this movie. This movie to me is fantastic. Like I said, the movie comes out that much faster, and it gets away from Captain America 3, which is, let's face it, it is competition for the movie buck. So I'm as a big fan of the Batman DC films. This to me is fantastic. I absolutely love it. And also DC announced a bunch of dates. They didn't release what movies are coming, but they released a bunch of dates. At least 2 movies a year coming out from 2016 to 2020, which I think is great. So 2 movies, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's at least 10 movies a year. And hopefully they'll announce that Jason Momoa is Aquaman, because I heard something again on the internet, another rumor, that he's been all but confirmed to be Aquaman in this movie, which I think is a great choice. Okay, and also, what else did I say? Something else. Oh yeah, and maybe they'll announce, once they announce, now they announce the dates, once they announce what movies they are, they'll announce whether The Rock is Captain America, Captain Marvel, or Shazam, as it's called now, or Black Adam. Okay, and that would be great. Let's announce that. And I would, like I said, I know I said that in another video that I did about about the Comic-Con footage, that maybe you can make The Rock play both parts, but no, I don't think that would be prudent. Let The Rock be Black Adam, which would be, I think, fantastic to see The Rock as a villain. That would be fantastic. And cast, what's the guy that lost out on being Superman? Joe Manganiello, who's in, hold on a minute. He's in Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This guy here. that guy. His hair is in braids there, so you can't really see. But he's a big guy, and I think he would be a great Captain Marvel. You know, shave the beard off him. But he's a big guy, and to see him battling the Rock, that would be great. So if he was Shazam, that would be. I could see that. That would be great. I'd cast him because I think he had lost out on trying to be. He auditioned for Superman, of course. Henry Cavill, you know, won that audition. But I would love if you give it to Joe Manganiello, who can act, okay, and is a big guy, and see him against The Rock as Black Adam. That would be freaking awesome. And I love, you know, I've seen Justice League War, and another thing about. I'm going to throw this in there since I'm talking about comic movies. Now, Justice League War, I like the new DC 52. I haven't collected it lately, but I liked it when it came out, the new DC 52. And Justice League War came out, which was based on that. And I love that movie. I know a lot of people trash that movie, saying it's awful. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm a little thick or something, but I loved it. And I love that the way they had the Justice League form in that movie. Like I said, you know, you didn't need no origin story about everybody. They just, you know, they kind of circumstances happened, and they kind of teamed up, and they battled each other for a little bit, and they ultimately defeated the enemy who they had to defeat. And I think that was perfect. I love Justice League War. So, and if they do that with the Justice League, that'd be freaking fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, so my thoughts that they moved it up, fantastic. Again, I get to see it that much earlier, and that much, which means I should get a trailer before, you know, that much earlier, and get the trailers that much earlier, more footage. And so to me, it's a win-win, okay? I don't care what anybody else says about, oh, well, DC blinked and they got scared and they moved their movie up. No, I think it's fantastic because it gives them a window, about 4 or 5 weeks, where they can make as much money as possible from this movie, Batman vs. Superman, which I think is going to be big. It's going to be big, and I predict it's going to probably set a record for movie opening in March, which I don't know what the current record is, but it's going to probably set a record, okay? And then forget about it. If the movie is fantastic, Avengers type good or Captain America 2 type good, then this movie is gonna kill it. Okay, and I got a feeling it is gonna kill it because I think, especially because Zack Snyder is a great visual director, and plus now you got the writer of Argo, who probably went over David Goyer's script and tightened it up, and then plus I have faith with Ben Affleck now as a director and a star that they're making sure that this movie is going to be tight and on point. So. Ugh, I'm so anxious for this. And again, I apologize for Clark Kent not being here. You know, like I said, he's on assignment, and I'm sure he's going to be disappointed that he didn't get a chance to comment on this. But I'll give him a chance to make another video stuff. So you know, he's always welcome on my channel, always help me out. So, and again, I apologize for him not being here. Hey, he's a reporter. He has to do what he has to do. But anyway, let me know what you think of Batman Superman release date being moved up, which I love. Okay, and I know originally I kind of was wanting it to be moved up to Christmas, kind of squeezed in there at 2015, but no, that's too many Christmas movies and the Hobbit movies coming out, so I don't want anything to disrupt that. So March, I think 25th is a great date, and it has that window, like I said before, and it'll make as much money as possible. I think that's freaking awesome. So thank you, DC, for doing that. And to me, it's a win-win. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, let me know what you think of them moving it up. Feel free to leave your comments down below, and if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. And I thought he wasn't coming. Okay, I guess he is. Anyway, I'm make a phone video. Okay. This is trepacer saying so long, and take care.